Get you through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Let's talk about Gen Z and how they are consuming significantly less alcohol than previous generations. I guess well done.
It's a good thing.
More for me. So this trend is primarily fueled by a heightened awareness of health, both mental and physical, and a desire to maintain control over their image, especially in the age of social media, which I guess makes a lot of sense because if there were some photos circulating of me back in the day, 18 to 21, oh boy,
Yeah.
could be in jail purely from embarrassment.
Yes, exactly. Let's bring in our resident Gen Zer, Zoe, producer Zoe.
Who's breaking the trend?
If she sounds a bit rusty, it was a solid weekend.
I've
wasn't
never
it?
been a follower. I'm not following that trend of not drinking. That was awful.
The whole voice breaking thing
It was perfect.
proves our point beautifully. Well done, sir.
That was actually shocking to me. Maybe it's just my circle of friends, but we certainly drink a bit.
Really? So you
bit.
haven't noticed that?
No, I have, especially on social media. I think that's the big one. It's like how run clubs are the crazy thing now. You know,
Yeah.
you're not going out and drinking on a Saturday night because you're getting up at 6 and going for a run on Sunday. Not me, but
Yeah.
some of them.
Yeah.
Not Zoe, she's not drinking. She smoked 1,000
I
darts
did
on the
smoke
weekend.
1,000 darts. I've got
1,000
nodules.
cigarettes.
I've got nudes.
I wish it had been a thing when I was your age, drinking
Yeah.
less, because when I was growing up, it was like, God, everyone just went out on a Saturday night and got absolutely written off. And I think the more you read about the harmful effects of alcohol and the more you look into, there's a lot of people my age who are sober curious, they call it, and just want to have a crack at either really cutting back how much you drink or not drinking at all. And I think it's such a good thing because you think about it, I reckon alcohol in a way is like the new cigarettes. Right, so cigarettes were sold as glamorous, and to have a good time, you have to have cigarettes. And
Jimmy Dean.
but I think the same could be said of alcohol.
Mate.
So you think about advertising and everything we're fed. To have a good time, you have to have alcohol, and I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Yeah, I think as well, my generation definitely don't drink at home.
Yeah,
Not, I can't speak for everyone, but like I would never just have a bottle of wine at home.
Yeah.
like, for during the week or whatever. So maybe the drinking less is just really going for it once every 2 weeks.
I genuinely, I think that drinking at home during the week comes with parenthood. Don't you reckon? With
Yeah.
the stresses of having children.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely. Link parenthood with alcoholism for sure. There's an increasing demand for non-alcoholic and low-alcohol beverages, leading both established brands and new companies to explore and innovate in the growing market. I'm going to be honest with you. When I first saw of a non-alcoholic beer coming out, I thought it was a piss take.
I still
Yeah,
think
really?
I thought it was
I
a
still think it is.
You thought, what's the point?
What's going on? Because I remember saying to my dad years and years ago, I remember saying, oh, gosh, I love beer. And he said, it was very wise. He said, well, would you like it if it didn't make you drunk?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, gosh. He's like, if there was no alcohol in it, would you choose beer?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that gets you thinking.
So you would never go to the service station, because they're in the service stations now, and buy like a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer.
Well, if I was drinking something that I didn't care if it was bad for my waist,
Yeah.
I'd probably
Yes.
drink a can of Coke, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, how good's Coke? My kids aren't listening because we're trying to steer them away
No
from
soft
being
drinks.
obsessed with
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and look, to be honest, I've tried that non-alcoholic gin, and it just makes me want real gin.
So there's a lesson in all this. Don't know what it is. We'll get there. Joes, let's talk about the great man. Yeah, that's right. Kanye West. Mad as a cut snake. We've always said that, perhaps madder. You see a snake, you said it's been cut, you think Kanye West takes it to a new level.
You look at that snake and you go much more sane than Kanye.
But in this particular situation, it's not Kanye's fault.
Oh,
How about this for an outrageous story? A 28-year-old Kentucky woman called Ricky Smith, that's Ricky Smith, not Ricky Lee, was arrested in Evansville after allegedly attempting to steal multiple vehicles.
oh,
She claimed that she was instructed to commit the thefts through telepathic communication with Kanye. So the incident took place on North Main Street, where Smith was seen trying to open car doors. She was removed from one car by a mother who was dropping her child off at daycare.
oh.
She was arrested and taken to the local county jail. After further investigation, I'm just going to put it out there, ladies. Stop blaming us for things that we have no control over. Okay? It happens all the time.
Oh.
In fact, it happened just the other day when you got angry at your beautiful husband, Greg Oddie, because he cheated on you in your dream.
Yeah, Okay, well, that's fair enough. It was a very, very real dream.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't wake up and silently see that their husband and rage at them because they've cheated in their dreams?
Yeah.
Who doesn't do it?
I mean, it's happened to me a couple of times.
Oh, really?
In reverse, but I just accept it.
What do you mean?
Well, if I have a dream that Cara's cheating on me, then it means I need to get to work.
Yeah, right.
Like it's a sign for the future.
Okay. Like you need to work harder with your wife in your relationship.
But in terms of the whole happy wife, happy life thing, this applies as well to Kanye. So Kanye's going to jail for this.
Right.
He's been convicted.
That's fair enough.
Now that's a joke.
That was a joke.
That's a joke. A joke. That's a terrible joke.
He's now your captain, Judds.
Oh, no.
You are the skipper of the joke.
Oh, my God. Well, I just feel like I can't get away with what Abby used to get away with, but I will try. Andrew Hayes,
There you go.
why do people with foot fetishes never win?
Why do people with foot fetishes never win?
Never win anything.
Not sure.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because they like the taste of defeat.
Yeah, defeat. That's not too bad.
You get it?
Look at you, leading by example.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat. Follow me, guys. I'll put some stuff out like that and I will lead you into the promised land. I got one for you, Judds.
Go.
Short and sharp as well. What's the best way to drown a hipster?
The best way to drown a hipster.
Throw him in the mainstream. We were at the show on Saturday morning for the grand opening.
And being a parent is a wonderful responsibility, one that we all take very, very seriously, but sometimes you just forget to do it. And that was the case when we spoke to Will Rayner, who's the head honcho down at the Royal Adelaide show. And he was saying this, that post-COVID, parents were forgetting how to parent because the number of lost children at the show doubled.
Yeah, there was about 50 cases, I reckon. All the kids eventually were reunited with their parents.
Well, no, there were 50 last year.
Oh, last year
so
alone.
post-COVID, it was probably upwards of 100 parents lost their children at the show. Take a listen.
Amazing, isn't it?
Missed a couple of shows because of COVID, and then we came back. Apparently, we all forgot how to parent because lost kids went through the roof because we weren't used to dealing in large crowds, and now we're back in the rhythm again.
Oh, that's
Man.
right. Oh, that's right. I'm a parent. What do I do again?
Yeah, if you are heading along to the show, make sure you take a current photo of the child in case you do lose it so you can show it to police and go, this is what my kid looks like. Also get one of those wristbands with the phone number on it.
We did suggest, look, a leash is an option, okay?
Yeah.
It's demoralising, we get that.
Oh,
And is there some judgment coming your way? Sure. But are you safe and secure knowing that your kid's just a good, firm yank away? That's the peace of mind I need.
Can I tell you a story about a time I forgot to parent? And this was in the newborn phase. So any newborn mother will tell you, you are so disgustingly tired you don't even know your own name.
So your brain's what? Just completely, it would be so scrambled. wouldn't it?
Yes. So I'm pretty sure this was Harper. Was it Harper? Anyway, we were at home. I don't know.
Oh, it's all a bit of a blur, isn't it?
It is a bit of a blur, that
So
phase.
just a city of young girls.
We have a park which is 5 minutes from our house, and anyway, so we packed up the kids. We walked down there, and the bigger ones were playing on the playground, and then we just had a moment where I looked at my husband and he looked at me, and we both went, "Oh my God, Harper!" Literally on the mat in front of the TV. She couldn't. Producer Em looks horrified, but couldn't move. Couldn't. She was in that phase where you just lie there on your back and you flap your hands around, your legs around. Couldn't go anywhere, but forgot her nonetheless.
Oh my gosh.
You have never seen a postpartum woman like sprint down a street quicker than me at that time. Don't you judge?
What about Greg's first response as well? And he was like, "Oh, well, she belongs to the streets now." We move on and we make another girl.
It's not what he said, by the way.
So I won yesterday, 13-24-10.
Yeah.
When did you forget how to parent?
Yeah.
Just as well, a quick reminder, best call this morning, got a free City Bay registration for you and a mate and a $200 ASICS voucher up for grabs.
Yep.
I was sitting there and my beautiful wife, Cara, was having a shower.
Yeah.
And
First time in weeks, by the way.
First time in weeks, she needed to have a real good solid scrub. So she was in there for quite a while.
Yep.
And my 4-year-old daughter came up to me and said, "Where's Sonny?" My 11-month-old.
Is Sonny on the move?
Where's Sonny? And I, for this moment, look around, like, oh my very gosh. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Sonny for a good 25 minutes. And I eventually found him in the corner of the garage few cobwebs on, Sonny. In amongst all the rocks, just sort of waiting for an opportunity. It's like he was waiting, willing that garage door just to come up so he could make his way out onto the streets
So he
and
could
join Harper.
Enjoyed my newborn on the streets. Oh, my goodness. What was that moment, though, when you're running around the house looking for Sonny?
Isn't it just the most intense panic of all time? Mm-hmm. First of all, it's Lottie, don't tell Mum.
Yep.
Give me 2 minutes, I'll try and sort this out.
What were you doing at the time? Were you watching NBA?
I was watching a bit of NRL. It was Father's Day.
I know.
Oh, for the first time ever, I was having a couple of minutes of myself. I would have thought.
Yeah, and you know what? It's Father's Day. Give yourself a break from being a parent, Dale. You've earned it.
Thank you. Finally. Oh, wait, you're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. When did you forget how to parent? It happens.
Yeah, we were saying before that post-COVID at the show, lost children went through the roof because everyone just forgot how to be in a crowd.
That's
Isn't that
right.
insane?
I've got kids,
Oh, yeah.
and I forgot that I need to keep an eye on them at all
Yeah,
times.
I mean, who'd want to be that mum? Am I right, Renee?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Morning, Jodie and Hazy. How are you?
Good morning. What happened?
Well, way before COVID, me, my sister and my mother, we went to the show. As you do, you take the young children there. My middle child, Micaiah, she was about 6, and we got a little caught up just checking out all the rides and looking at the side shows, and it was all amazing and fun. And we sort of looked around. I said, "Mum, you got Micaiah?" "I know, she's with you, Renee." "No, tell. Have you got Micaiah?" Oh my God, we looked around and she was nowhere to be seen.
There we go. Go on.
So she sort of wandered off. I don't know if there was like a different ride that caught her attention. Off she went, and we had no idea where she was.
Oh, my God. So then what happened, Renee? And that panic's awful, isn't
Oh
it?
my God, it felt like hours.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was probably 10 minutes. I don't know. I was running around screaming, Micaiah. We were all screaming. Everyone was just staring at us like we were,
Crazy.
I don't know, crazy people. And then, we sort of ran down, I was ready to run and ask, for help and, find police or anyone that could help.
Yeah.
And then we looked up, and my eldest, Tarek, he was like, Micaiah. We're like, "Don't you run off. We're looking for our sister." He's like, "No, it's Micaiah." And here she come with this beautiful lady, a complete stranger.
Oh.
I hugged her more than I've ever hugged anyone before in my life.
Yeah.
And she grabbed her and she brought her back to us. And, oh, my God, it's the most dreaded feeling I've ever come across.
You feel like in a situation like that everyone else is very relaxed and they're probably thinking, look, it's a show. She's going to turn up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But because it's your kid, you're like, oh, my very goodness.
I
The
just
panic is intense.
We're going home without my daughter. I was freaked out.
Yeah.
She
God.
belongs to the
Never
show now.
smile her since.
Dagwood dogs for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Imagine if she's standing there with just one of those air rifles trying to win herself shooting rubber duckies. Win herself a big oversized teddy.
She's a carny now. It's a very unique lifestyle.
Yeah.
But talk about the times where you forgot how to parent. Rates of parents losing their kids at the show have increased in a huge rate of numbers post-COVID.
Post-COVID, they did. You and I, we've both forgotten at various times that we were parents.
Yeah, it happens.
And that you have to be responsible for these small people. That's hard.
Especially when they're trying to live their own lives, but they're not ready to do that yet.
No.
They want to venture off into the workforce at 3 years old, and you're like, just give it 2 to 3 years.
Call you Jazz, mate. Yeah, let's go to Daniel.
Hello, how you doing there, guys?
Good. When did you forget to parent?
So I'm a truck driver and I do some big days out here in Adelaide, and so my partner, she works the afternoon shift. I get home anywhere from 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and for the first 10, 20 minutes, I seem to always forget that there's a child running around the house, and it's not only the dogs running around. So I just come to a moment, I think, hang on a minute, there's a child I need to be looking after. And she's always, I forget about him for the first little bit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, bless
And you go, oh
him.
my gosh, that's mine. How old is this random child?
Yeah.
Daniel?
He's nearly 3 in January, he will be.
How confusing. What's his name?
His name's Xavier.
How very confusing for Zave when you turn up and you go, oh, g'day, mate. My name's Daniel. What's your name? Zave's got to go, Dad, what are you
is-
talking? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you must say.
Yeah, Xavier's like, every day, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, we both sort of are quite surprised when we lock eyes with each other and we just remember what we're both here doing.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Daniel. Thank you so much. Tamara,
Good morning.
when did you forget you're a parent?
This morning. I was
One off, though.
getting ready, get the kids ready for childcare, and then you take that quick 5 minutes just to get yourself ready to run out the door and get to work.
Yeah.
And the 3.5-year-old decided to open the front door and let little 1.5-year-old outside. And so, yeah, they were outside, and of course, the person that saw them was someone that works at their childcare. So, more mum guilt.
So they were just off for a stroll, just a morning stroll. See you at dinner time, Mum.
Just outside, out the front of the house, but yeah, like along the footpath, and she's like, "Oh, that looks like little Alex."
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so as soon as I ran outside, I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Oh, and the shame when you have to then deliver them to childcare, and childcare are like, thank God they're here because you clearly can't look after them yourself,
So
Dale.
for you, then you're
Yeah, so that shaken, that the guilt is still very, very fresh right now.
Oh, Tamara, we love your story because I feel like there's so many parents out there right now who are genuinely connecting with what you said because it just takes an instant and they are gone.
Gone.
Ridiculous.
Gone, I tell you.
That's so quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Tamara, we've got a little free City Bay registration for you and a mate, if you'd like.
Yeah, thank you.
And also a $200 ASICS voucher. The Loomis City Bay Fun Run, celebrating 50 years and running. Register at citybay.org.au before August 31 for the chance to win $5,000. Thanks to CMI Toyota. And just broadly to all the parents out there,
Yeah.
you're doing a good job.
You're doing the best you can.
And it happens to every single parent at some stage.
100%. Just keep hanging in there. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. That's fine. Seems to happen to us, though, a little bit more than usual. Is that the sort of feeling that you're getting?
You and I? Yeah.
It's good to build up their personalities.
I mean, I noticed we didn't take any calls from people who'd forgotten their newborn, but that's okay.
That's fine.
All right.
We're all over the trends, Joe.
Gen Zers, honestly, judging us
Grow up.
millennials and our beauty choices. First, it was the long socks, the 3/4 socks. You told us if we left the house wearing anklets, then that means we're over 30. I remember what you said about that, yes?
Yeah, and also, we spoke about it this morning a bit earlier. Gen Zers, stop drinking so much, guys. It's bad for your health. What does that even mean?
Well, that's what they're doing. And now we've discovered another trend that us millennials are known for, that apparently if we leave the house doing this, then we're old, according to Gen Z. And that, my friend, when I say my friend, I mean you, Andrew Hayes, is the winged eyeliner.
All right, I'm just going to say it. The winged eyeliner. Please explain in more detail.
The winged
for other people. You know, everyone in this room knows exactly what's going on as I wink into the microphone.
The winged eyeliner is a classic trend. I reckon it was pretty big, maybe, Producer M, in the 60s, 50s and 60s, the big winged eyeliner.
Yeah, I think maybe 60s, probably, yeah.
So basically, it's a liquid eyeliner, Hazy.
Yeah.
And it sort of kicks out at the side of your eye, like that. I'm doing this with my hands, which I know is very visual.
Think Winehouse.
Yes, Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse, that's
Yeah.
good, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's very, very heavy, isn't it?
Well,
Hers was particularly heavy.
hers was particularly heavy. Probably not the best example
No,
of
sorry
a
about that.
subtle winged eyeliner, but just for his understanding,
Yes.
because he
Yes.
can be a bit stupid in this space. That was good. Well done.
What was the famous Egyptian princess?
Cleopatra.
Yes.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Cleopatra.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Now you're getting it.
She looked great with it.
Okay, Gen Z, would you go a winged eyeliner?
No.
You're not a heavy makeup wearer. though,
I'm
to
not
be
a
fair.
big makeup wearer, to be fair, but also I definitely did go the winged eyeliner.
You
I
did?
Think, yes, I think this is where the generations are different, is that it was a big trend. The Gen Zs have fallen off of the trend. The millennials are still going.
Yeah, the millennials are holding on to it.
Millennials haven't quite accepted.
I'm not huge with the winged eyeliner because I can't do it. Basically, I mean, my daughter will have it for dance, and we have to put sticky tape on the
Yes,
outside
classic.
of her eyes.
Also, you'll have mascara on most of your face any time of day, so I feel like eyeliner is a risk for you.
As in, I have mascara on my
Most of
face.
the time, yeah.
Do I? I didn't know that.
Sometimes you get
I'm
mascara.
tired.
Sometimes you get mascara on your teeth. It's like, how did
Yeah.
that get there?
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Okay, well, there's something I didn't know about myself that I've just discovered.
You're welcome.
So there you go. Thanks for the advice, Gen Zers.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not sure that we could sit at the same table when you're still wearing these ridiculous baggy jeans.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
that's true.
That's why you got me in here.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing big baggy jeans.
What's going
It is.
on?
I mean, get the girl a pair of skinnies, can we?
Yeah, please. What's happening? Who would have thought that one of the biggest comebacks to fashion would be FUBU? No one saw that coming.
No.
We phased that out for good.
She's pushing it hard, though. I
There
mean,
you
it's
go.
a party for one at the moment, but that's okay.